We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and their rivals from down I-95, the Washington Nationals. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
One of the great things about being a hitter is when the wind is blowing out. One of the bad things is when it's blowing in. Just psychologically, you think if I hit my best ball, it's not going anywhere, and you have a tendency to overswing. You can't let the wind affect you.
Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Pickoff move to second. Runner back standing. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. But the runner's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hot shot to third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth. Right
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Good first inning that time for Zach Greinke. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder Brett Gardner.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant comes up with it. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Peterson on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Robinson Cano is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. This one's flared out toward left. Hamilton over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's Price now on 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Price pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson giving chase. And that retires the side. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Ground ball left side. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. And he's been one of the league's big stories in April, having come out of the gates extremely hot at the plate. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Back-to-back hits. And
in now is Andrelton Simmons. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. First and second here with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, David Price. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force it second.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number two.
Batting seventh.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Price into his motion. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 from Price. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 from Price. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
This is a good at bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-2 now from Price. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now.
Baltimore, second baseman. D.
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. One out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Avisail.
This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. And he's set down, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Price sets his sights. 2-2 on its way home. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way. Digging in to try it again. Jock Peterson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Peterson.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. On to the The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he takes ball one. Here's Price now on 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Down the third baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 from Price. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 79.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changeup called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning. Stepping into the box, David Price. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Price.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
D. Gordon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. For Hamilton, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte Rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Jock Peterson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Line toward the alley and left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a... So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs.
Leading off for Washington.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's through first and hustling for second. He'll get it into second. And a good at-bat on 3-2 as he finishes it with a leadoff double.
Well, he'd retired 11 in a row before that base hit right there. Let's see now the cat and mouse game. Is he going to throw over? Will they hold him? Let's see how they try to manipulate the game with him in the stretch now as opposed to being on that nice roll.
For Gonzalez, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Dribbled to the right side. A spin and a throw. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Here's the catch.
Number 40. Wilson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter. Left fielder.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. 1 left for Washington. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The pitcher.
Striding in once again, David Price. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he hits one on a line to left field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
Number 9, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Turner gloves it, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Starling Marte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right, but foul. Greinke over to first, just keeping him close. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gonzalez coming on in to score, the runner from third.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup to put him away, and just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Right.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he misses there, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Back in standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Turner fields it cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Digging in to try it again. Zach Greinke. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Elvis Andrus.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Here's Simmons at short, scooped up, and a rather easy first out.
Center fielder number
Here's
11.
Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Price ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Hamilton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the. Ronaldo Lopez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Ronaldo Lopez.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Swing and a looper to left. Garcia has it in his sights. 1 away, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Cervelli is on his way home. Now the relay home. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
On the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Simmons rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peterson going back to the track, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now.
Number 79. Jose
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 5. Carlos.
Digging in and looking for more.
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the back. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
D. Gordon.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's Starling Marte. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Grounded weakly to the left. Rendon fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony Rendon.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now Price is 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Price ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out?
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Ronaldo Lopez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Brad Miller.
And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 0-2 from Price. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Runners off for second. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And now he's on the move again for second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the obligatory. Mark Melanson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez on the run. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here it comes, 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrelton Simmons. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 9th.
Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, second baseman.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 79.
In now, Jose Abreu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hamilton going back to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Baltimore Orioles with a big 17-hit attack. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Zach Greinke allowed 7.